Hi guys, this is Coleslaw here. This is my first video. Um, yeah, this is my first video I'm doing. Hopefully there's more coming out. Yes, I'm just doing the random dungeon queue. Found out I got Stonecore, so I'm pretty happy about that. It's pretty good. It's quick. Um, right here, I was just marking up, getting ready, and then this hunter just comes out and pulls unreadingly for us. Like, we're not ready. I wasn't ready. I picked stuffed up on this pull here. I was just trying to pull it all back together. So anyway, as I was saying, this is my first video, and hopefully I'll be making more. Like, it depends. It depends if everyone starts liking it. If I get enough views. Yeah, it all depends really. Um, yeah. So I'm just tanking this. It's pretty easy. A quick brief description on my background. I just started warrior tanking at the start of Cataclysm, so I'm still fairly new to it. The I used to play a Resto Druid back in Burning Crusade and Burning Crusade and Wrath of the Lich King. So warrior tank is pretty fresh for me. I haven't done any of it in the past. Pretty much started at the start of Cataclysm. So yeah, it's pretty fun. Yeah, I know. If you want to, in my opinion, being a tank, I get the best out of the game. Like, I get the most benefit from it. You're the ones, in my opinion, in my view, the way I see it. You're the one taking the hits. You're the one against the boss. You're the one that's fighting the boss. That's how I see it anyway. And I mean, you've got the DPS helping you, but the way I see it is you're standing there. You're the one with the shield, taking the hits, taking it for the team, and you get the most strat from it as well. Like, when it comes to a boss where you've got to pick up ads. Well, yeah, I guess it's about the same for everything, but the same sort of strategy for everything, but every class. For DPS and for healers, like, you gotta jump at certain points and all that. But I just find tanking is, you just get the best out of it. Starting heroics as a tank, I mean, is much harder than starting heroics as a DPS, because you've got to keep aggro at that start level. If you lose aggro, you're pretty much fucked. I found healing. You could, I guess, say the same about healing, but I found that when I was healing back in Wrath of the Lich King and Burning Crusade, I just found it easy. Like, I guess it would be different in Cataclysm. Most of the heroics are harder. The heroics going into heroics now is a lot harder than back in Wrath of the Lich King. So yeah. So I guess it would be hard. I haven't really tried it yet. Maybe I'll give it a go. I might level my druid. Still level 80 though. I haven't really been bothered. I started this character on launch of Cataclysm launch, and I just leveled it through the zones, through the new Cataclysm starting areas. Yeah. So it is still fairly new to me. I don't know much about my class. I've gone through all the guides, like, that have been on YouTube, and all the written guides. And here our healer is dead. So it's about 40% on the boss left, and I'm pretty sure I do it. I'll make it. Yeah. So with these crystal things that he spits out, as a tank, I usually just go up to them and I help out with the crystals. So if there's ads that come up like this, see, I'd pick them up. I'd just chuck a shockwave so they're stunned. I don't even know if it works or not, but I don't know. Then the boss goes down. So yeah. As I was saying before about the tanking, healing sort of thing, about tanking being the best in the game. Well, I just find it the most fun. Running around. Well, I guess maybe it's fun for some classes. Maybe it's not some for fun people. Maybe some people won't find it as fun. Maybe some people get a kick out of DPSing, seeing all those numbers up. which, that's them. But just tanking is just me. I just find that. Yep. So here I was just about to pull this guy. So this guy, you just have to. I mean, everyone should pretty much know this dungeon. I know it's about 3 months in or something like that. What's the date now? It's February, isn't it? So it came out when did it come out? November, end of November. It's about 3 months. It's almost 4 months now. It's almost 4 months. Oh, I didn't even see them. I forgot about that in the dungeon. When I'm watching it now, I'm actually watching it right now. I'm just talking about what I see. Yeah, I didn't see these guys. Hunter's pretty good trap there. Yeah, as I was saying before, I don't even know what the fuck I was saying before. Oh, it doesn't matter. I've tried other tanking classes actually. I've tried pally tanking, and it's really good. I really like it. Well, I don't think it's actually as fun as warrior tanking, because warrior tanking have got all those moves like heroic leap, charge, intercept, intervene. Oh, well, I guess that's for fury though. I guess but they've got so many like jumping around abilities. Like they can move around the they can move around like the field or whatever you call it fast. Like they can just, if you see ads, bang, you're right there. Heroic leap to addition to warriors. That is massive. That is so good. It shows the class as a warrior. You can see that a warrior. What do they have? They got all the mobility. They got charge. They've got they got heroic leap now, which is like the best. I love it. And also it's an introductory aggro pull. So if you just want to pull and you want to get that extra aggro, you can jump a heroic leap and you get an AoE right there, and then you can just pick it up the way you want to. So yeah, this dungeon is fairly easy. I'm currently a guild master of a social guild, so we're just sort of a leveling guild. We're just like getting a few 85s into the guild and running heroics. I don't want to do raids, honestly. Some of the guildies have said to me, "Can we do raids?" And I've said, I'll think about it. But back in Wrath of the Lich King, I just found raiding. I just didn't like it. You had to give up so much time in your life to just raid. You'd say things, "Oh shit, that flay hit me hard. I'm almost dead there." In real life, you say, like, if someone says, "Oh, you want to come have a hit at tennis with me?" You'd say, "Nah, sorry mate, I got a raid on." I was in a type of guild that sort of, if you weren't there, they'd sort of, "Where were you? Where were you now? Where were you yesterday? Why didn't you show up?" I just didn't like it. The commitment you had to put into a game, I don't personally, I'm not a fan of that. Playing a game for fun is the real reason of playing the game. If you're not getting enjoyment out of it, then what's the point of playing it? It's sometimes in games, I guess it's going to be frustrating. Yeah, it's going to be frustrating. But if you're giving up time in your life just to be on a game and saying, "Oh, I've got a raid on now, I've got to meet people on. Sorry, oh, I can't come out to dinner today. I've got a raid on." I didn't like that. So I've decided in Cataclysm, this expansion, I'm not going to, excuse me, I'm not going to raid. I guess I'm not going to get much out of the game if I don't raid, but, if that's a sacrifice that I have to make, then I guess I will make it. I don't want to raid. Again, I pretty much don't want to raid again. I guess you can't get all the fun out of the game in just doing heroics, but, you can just be a social player, just come on every now and then, do a heroic, level a tune. Yeah. Anyway, I'm leveling a hunter at the moment. I just want to try something new. Well, I want the gold from it as well, man. That gold you get from leveling is so good. It's like, I don't know, 25k from 1 to 85. You take up, all you have to do, if you want that tip, all you have to do, there's gold guides that say, if you want to level from 1 to 85 and get a lot of gold, buy this guide. You don't have to buy the guide. It's so simple. It's right there. You have to mine. You get herbing. You get mining. Level 1. All you have to do is herb everything you see, mine everything you see, put it on the auction house, download an add-on called Auctioneer, download it, scan your auction house daily so you get a market price value for everything. If your inventory is short while you're leveling, you can easily delete the stuff by seeing the market price and deleting it if it's a low market price. Because Auctioneer, the way I use it is, well, obviously use it to just to use the scans, to use the vendor scan that I do at the start, where it's just a scan where you check if everything on the auction house is below the vendor price. You buy it, you go to the vendor, you vendor it. But that's, I don't know, that's part of the auction. And then there's the resale scan, you know, based on the market price. If it's below the 100% market price, which is the market price is 100%, then it, yeah, then that, I don't know what the fuck am I talking about. I don't know what the fuck, I've lost my train of thought. Anyway. Well, yeah, the market price is, the average market price. Auctioneer, when you scan, it gets the average price for every single item that is set. So say it's set at about 2 gold. The cheapest is 2 gold. The most expensive is 1 million gold or some shit like that. They're going to get that average of the highest and the middle and every single other auction in between there, and they're going to put them all together in a data on your computer. They're going to, you know, put it in, and they're going to get a market price, an average price, 100% market price, and they're going to set the price, that's the average price, so it's 100%. Anyway, what just happened there was the sentry was walking past, and the chamois just decided to pull the sentry that was walking. The sentry died, but it was too close to a pack, so it pulled that pack, and you know, I wasn't really ready for that, so you don't do that. But it's all right. It's fine. You know, this group, the DPS wasn't that great. It was all right. You know, it's about 6k average. So it could be a lot better. The healer had about 68k mana, so yeah, I was kind of you know, just kind of pushing it a bit, I reckon. Anyway, as I was talking before, making money while you're leveling. With the market price, you know, it gets that average price of all the items on the auction house, every single one. So when you're looting an item, you hover your mouse over that item, and you can see that market price 100%. It's not. That doesn't mean you can sell the item for 100% of the value for the market price. You know, you got to look on your auction house. You got to say, okay, why is it 100%? Because look at this. This silk cloth down here is going for 999%. So that's